to whatever. Extremely happy to be here. In the campus, I think 9 or 10, Dr. Choco was there to receive us. There was another chairman, I forget his name. Beautiful campus. Innum beautiful the campus after 7 years. It's embellished by the presence of youngsters like all of you. I'm looking at around 250 leaders, future leaders, not just engineers. And one among that is Hari. No, Hari has been calling me for the Bill conference. For certain reasons I could not come. I was one of the members. Then he said, I thought he had left me. But then he called me and said, sir, can you come for this? Monday is a difficult day for government servants. Monday in the grievance day, okay? Over Monday you will see collectorate there is grievance day. Officers all grievance day attend பண்ணுவாங்க. So Mondays are generally difficult. But since Hari called me repeatedly and his perseverance is so good, I come only for you, Hari. Let me, I have not begun I don't have a structured speech. ஒரு சின்ன presentation இருக்கு. அதுவும் அவ்வளோ structured சொல்ல முடியாது. When I was traveling, I put it together. Let me greet Dr. Usha, your principal, who has been a long-term LinkedIn friend. But I'm so happy, 18 years in Gesopani, now she's serving as your principal. And she gave such a beautiful speech, a brief, albeit brief speech. It was on relationship building. And I was just telling ma'am that you just took away the essence of what I was trying to tell. And lo and behold, when Dr. Jayaprakash spoke, sir spoke about joy and the perpetual happiness on my face. In fact, I keep saying that there are 3 phases. Something which is gone is history. Something which is tomorrow is mystery. And something which is now is mastery. Live in the present. So, we all worry about pare exams and tension. No. Look forward to the future. There's such a beautiful future waiting all of us. But the present moment, when these living, breathing moments, they're live moments. These are most beautiful. So I'm extremely happy to be, ma'am, in your college, sir, in your college, Dr. Malti, Engineer Pandian, sir, Hari Prasad, Savita, Revati gave a nice introduction of myself. Extremely happy to be among all of you. Tukam Mandal, please tell me. I hate to bore anybody to death. I'll just speak a few words so that you take home certain things which I believe are essential for life. This is not about being an engineer or a doctor. Incidentally, I'm a doctor, inaugurating the IEI chapter of, that's the most ironical thing. I was reading about IE on the internet, Wikipedia paranga. It was by a royal charter that this was established. That's a beautiful thing. It was by a royal charter, 1852 or something, that IE was established. And today, you're having the latest chapter, thanks to Hari Prasad, in Sona College. You can clap yourself. Just like for us, we have Indian Medical Association, this institution of engineers. So Trivandrum, there was a beautiful building of the institution of engineers. And in Chennai, there is another institution of engineers building there. When I travel those ways, I wonder what this institution represents. So now I'm happy to know from Mr. Pandian that represents the aspirations and the academic things about what engineers go through. But what I want to talk to you is not about that. I was just telling my wife the other day, what is it that as doctors we create? You look at the thermometer. Thermometer, doctor kandupidikilla. You look at the stethoscope. Doctor kandupidikilla. You look at the ECG machine. Doctor kandupidikilla. You look at the BP apparatus. Doctor kandupidikilla. எல்லாமே கண்டுபிடிச்சு உலகத்தில் எல்லாமே இந்த மைக் கூட இந்த டேபிள் எல்லாமே இன்ஜினியர்ஸ் கண்டுபிடிச்சிருக்கேன். it is the most ironical thing. Anything you take a chair, you take a table, you take anything. It's created by an engineer. It is engineered. So I'm extremely happy. I was also an engineer. Trivandrum Engineering College, I went, joined computer science, then got medicine. And the 83, I'm talking about 83, my mother was a teacher, so headmistress. All the teachers, their doctors, children are either doctors or engineers, mostly doctors. So I went with that stream, with that feeling and joined medicine, but I still regret that engineering was the field I needed to have, because a lot of innovations, a lot of things that we can do is through engineering. So if today doctors are detecting cancer on the cell, it's not because doctor, it's some biophysical engineer who has actually found out that tumor marker and going ahead and doing those things. So in the 250 engineers, I'm sure, I'm told it's mostly civil. I think there's one mechanical boy who was part of the installation. All of you are creators. No, there's only one creator, that's God. But the second creator, I would say, is the engineer. Because you are the people, you are the people that make life so happy and so meaningful to all of us. So I have talked about IE, I have talked about Hari, I have talked about Sona College, I have talked about Dr. Usha, Dr. Jayaprakash, joy. Let me speak a little about joy. See, we wake up in the morning, isn't it? We wear the best dress, put some nice makeup, etc. And I also put some makeup. I put some powder and all so that I'm visible. So we come into this college or institution just for, not for ourselves. Have you realized that? Have you realized that? You look at a barber, he cuts somebody's hair. He doesn't cut his own hair. You look at a dentist, he or she takes somebody else's tooth. You look at anybody, they do something for somebody else. So the morning when we get up in the morning, we are not getting up for ourselves. We are waking up to help others. Knowingly, unknowingly, etc., we do help to others. So the first thing which I wanted to communicate to you is that whatever you do it with a lot of joy. What Dr. Jayaprakash said. Do it with extreme passion, because that's what will drive you to excellence. See, today, if all of us have to become world-class engineers, doctors, IAS officers, politicians, we have to excel in that. Which means what? Which means being an extremely good student. That doesn't mean continuously study. No. As Sir said, use your talents. If you're a good musician, sing. If you're a good violinist, use a violin. If you're a good guitar player, play it. If you're a good table tennis player, play it. You should have all that qualities which will make you an excellent person. So one thing that I want to tell you was about being a high quality person. How do you become a high quality person? So all of us have certain qualities because parents tell us, we keep imbibing all those from parents, experiences and experts. So whatever it is, we never become expert in being a top quality person. But what we can do is strive to be a very good person. That's what ma'am was telling. The relationship building with your parents, with your uncles, your sons, your doctors, all those people. So beyond all this engineering, increase your number of friends. They'll bring you a lot of joy. So I was wondering when Jayaprakash sir asked, how many of you are on social media? Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. Not many of you are there. How come? I'm very surprised. Today you should join Facebook. Will you do that? Is there a bar, madam, on joining Facebook or something? There's no ban on joining Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter or any of this. There are negative sides to all these social media, but they're extremely positive sides. Look here, today I could recognize ma'am because she's a Twitter friend, she's a LinkedIn friend. And more importantly, very interestingly, if you're in LinkedIn, and since you're all professional engineers, you will learn that a lot of stuff comes there which will be extremely useful to you as an engineer yourself. So, experiences of people who are abroad, who are in some other part of the world who are doing world-class work. You take a structure like this. How beautifully it can be done better. How can the air conditioning be improved? Slightly sweating, that's why I'm asking. How can the ambience be improved? How can the audio system be improved? You know, these are things that should play in your mind when you're actually doing a project for a client. So let's assume you're passed out of this Sona Engineering College and you become an architect or a civil engineer. You'll be building buildings all your lives. But as Madam said, you have to leave a legacy. So if you look at Lutyens, Delhi, Rashtrapati Bhavan, you look at North Block, South Block, is built by Lutyen. He has built a legacy. You know about Charles Correa? Have you heard about Charles Correa? Charles Correa is the foremost architect of the world. He used to live in Trivandrum. He's a Britisher, but he used to live in Kerala. He brought this Nirmati Kendra style of building. There is not much of plastering, etc., but you have more lighting. So Charles Correa. So these are the people who should inspire all of you. You look at any other. Let's stop. Yeah. So I just want, second thing which I want to talk to you about was about leadership.